Back to the June primary now, and as we've been reporting, the biggest race on the ballot is that for California governor. ABC 10 State Matters political reporter Jenny Huh is live for us in downtown Los Angeles. And Jenny, you just spoke with one of the leading candidates in this race. What did they have to say?
Hi, Jay. Happy Election Day. Well, we are in downtown Los Angeles where one of the leading Democratic candidates, Xavier Becerra, will be hosting his election night watch party. The state of the race right now is that there are three leading candidates. Poll after poll just days before the primary have shown this. Tom Steyer, Steve Hilton, and Becerra are in the lead, but it also appears to be a close race for second place between the Trump-endorsed Republican Steve Hilton and billionaire progressive Democrat Tom Steyer. So that is the big question here. Under California's top two or jungle primary system, will it be two Democrats or a Democrat and a Republican advancing to the top two? This morning, we caught up with Steyer at a media availability in West LA.
Look, I think this race has seemed really complicated, and I'm sure everybody was very confused for a long time. There's 60 people on the ballot, for goodness sakes. But I think it's become a very simple race.
Impact said it was a little lackluster. What are your reflections? Steyer has been launching nonstop attack ads against Becerra towards the tail end of the campaign, which emphasizes just how high stakes this race is. It could be Steyer and or Becerra moving on to November. These two right now are each other's biggest rivals. One interesting point, remember Becerra was one of those lower polling candidates just months ago, a candidate being asked to drop out to make room for the higher polling, more viable Democrats. But following former candidate and former Congressman Eric Swalwell's exit from the race, Becerra seized and has continued to seize that momentum. So again, another emphasis on just how much has unfolded in this race. So much more to come tonight at Becerra's watch party. I'll be back with all the latest details. Jay.
And Jenny, I know you follow this race, the primary, about as close as any of our political reporters. I'm just curious for your takeaway. I know we follow the horse race a lot here, but as far as the main dynamics of this race, the issues that matter, cost of living, top of the list, can you just talk about that a little bit? And also this, the fact that you spoke to some people that say people have been holding on to their ballots until the last second to weigh in on this race. Why is that?
I mean, affordability, cost of living, gas prices, right? Homelessness, public safety, your typical California specific issues are top of mind for voters. But at the same time, why you still see a lot of these Democratic candidates that are anti-Trump, right, and are willing to stand up to the Trump administration doing well is because a lot of California voters are actually satisfied with how much Governor Newsom has in the national spotlight taken on the Trump administration. So that is a key factor to keep in mind as voters cast their ballots here in the primary election. And on the topic of ballot clutching, Jay, ballot clutching, holding, you can call it what you want, but it reflects the uncertainty and kind of chaos we have seen unfold in this governor's race, especially on the Democratic side, with Eric Swalwell's sudden exit, Katie Porter's videos kind of going viral for her controversial treatment of a staffer and a reporter. So again, a lot has unfolded, voters holding on to their ballots to the last minute to really make sure they cast their best vote, make sure it's a viable Democrat they're voting for that can advance to November.
Yeah, sure. You want to pick a winner. That's definitely the case. Jenny Huh, thanks for the insight. We appreciate it. And be sure to join us right here on ABC 10 as we track results in all of these races. Coverage starts at 4 p.m. on ABC 10 and on the ABC 10 app. Jenny Huh and the rest of our reporters will be live at watch parties, and we'll have reaction as results start coming in after 8 p.m.